This is Beyond the Badge, a program we do at KSL to honor peace officers from all over the state of Utah. A different officer every week, and here is a portion of the interview about this week's officer. Beyond the Badge here in Taylorsville, and this is Detective Denise Lovendahl. Denise, Detective, thank you so much and congratulations. Talk to me a little bit about your career, if you would. Where did you get started?
I actually started in the jail in 1997. So 19 years, we're going on 19 years. So I did 4 years there and then went to the University of Utah Police Department and then came to Taylorsville.
Wow.
And I've been here ever since.
And you have had some experience with the canine unit, is that right?
Yes, I did 2 years in canine. Best job there ever was.
Really?
Yeah, so much fun. Yeah.
And now you're in with the narcotics unit, is that right?
Yes.
Now that sounds, I don't know anything, but that sounds like a tough place to be.
Sometimes, yeah. It's a lot of fun, but it's demanding and a lot of things happen that are kind of scary sometimes. But yeah, it's a great place to be.
Forgive me if this is a sexist question, and if it is, just tell me, Amanda, that's a sexist question, but is it harder being a woman in that area of law enforcement?
I think so. Being a woman in law enforcement has its difficulties. It seems that you're always proving yourself over again because meeting new people and stuff, it's like starting over every time you move.
Yeah. Right. I'm sure there's no such thing as an average day. But all we know is what we see in the movies. Can you walk me through what a day in the life of a narcotics officer is like? What is a drug bust really like? Do the movies get it right?
The movies make it look really cool.
And it's not.
No, it is. There's cool times. So basically, just when you start at the beginning, you might start with just a traffic stop that leads you to somebody having possession of drugs, which may lead you to who their dealer is, and then once you've done a bust with their dealer, then it'll be a bust with a bigger dealer, and it just kind of goes up from there. So it's kind of long and tedious at times, and there's a lot of surveillance, and I'm lucky I have a really good team of people that I work with.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a lot of really good cases.
Yeah. I would imagine that you feel in danger on a regular basis. Is that fair to say?
I sometimes say that as a police officer, like, we have something broken in our head because I don't think we fear things like normal, average, everyday citizens do. So scary to me probably isn't the same as somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually after something happens that I think, oh, that was kind of scary. But typically, no, I'm not scared of doing what I do. I love what I do.
Yeah. My need to thank you is stronger after what happened in Dallas, if you'll forgive me for bringing that up. Because when we saw what happened, we all of us wept, but none of us more than you who wear the uniform. And I can only imagine what your conversations were like with your fellow men and women who do the job beside you. May I ask you what those conversations were like?
I think a lot of us, not only was it sadness, but it was just anger over just the useless loss of life.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people say that that we get paid to do this job, we get paid to put our lives on the line, and that just kind of makes me angry. I do this because I love it and because I want to help people, not because I want to die. So that makes me really angry. What happened to Dallas was just senseless, and it's heartbreaking to me. It's heartbreaking that we live in a world now where people don't believe that all lives matter, and all lives do matter. And just because you're a police officer and you put on a badge doesn't make you any different from anybody else. It's just your job. It's what you've decided to do because you love it.
Yeah.
So.
And thank goodness that there are people like you and your brothers and sisters on the force who feel that way. We need you. I'm so grateful that you do this job and all the jobs that you've had before, and for the mayor for letting us know about you, because it gives us a chance to say thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the job you do before I let you go?
Well, first of all, thank you. I mean, it's an honor that you guys did this for me. The job is, like I said, I love it. I can't think of anything else I would rather do. I get to take drugs off the street. I get to help people that are addicted to drugs and hopefully get them the help that they need. And I can't think of a more rewarding career than what I've had. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
don't know if that was good or not.